Today, I really wanted to explore Agent inside of Runway ML to see if it can replace a lot of the stuff that I am using inside of workflow. I've heard some really great things about Agent. I really want to test it out with my fake coffee shop called Blue Swell. So I went ahead and created a brand guidelines for Blue Swell, and now we're going to upload that into Agent and let's get started. You can see I created this brand guideline using GPT image 2 earlier for my coffee company called Blue Swell. So I have my logo here, I have the brand colors, the typography, kind of my brand keywords, and different ways you could use my logo, as well as a secondary logo here to the right. Okay, so now that we have our brand guideline upload, I'm going to just start with a simple prompt into Agent. So I said I would like to create a social media campaign for my coffee shop, Blue Swell. I want to focus on my merch and highlight my coffee as part of a surfer's morning routine. So now let's see what Agent starts with. So as you can see, it is already starting to build out some ideas. So you can see Agent is going to work here, and it's telling me that it really loves my concept idea, and it's going to ask me a couple of questions. So right now it's asking me if I want to focus on a lifestyle or a UGC style campaign. I'm going to tell it I want to focus on a lifestyle. Next, it's going to ask me what merch we want to feature. So let's say we want to feature some hoodies, and we also want to feature some coffee mugs. Okay, and the third thing it's asking me is if I have a tagline. So I'm going to give my tagline of Find Your Swell, but it did give me some really cool taglines such as Start Your Morning with the Swell or Coffee for Those Who Chase Waves. I think those are great, but I'm going to stick with my own for now. So let's go ahead and tell it these three things. So it's asking me if I want to use a 1x1 or if I want to use a 9x16 for stories and reels. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say I want to use a 4x5 because I think that is the optimal size for Instagram. Okay, so now it is asking me for permission in order to create a new image. So the image it wants to create is an image of this blue hoodie. So let's go ahead and generate it to see what it's gonna give us. Now this is pretty cool because after a couple of questions, it did give me an updated plan for this social media campaign. So you can see I have the format, editorial style, definitely going for that magazine quality art direction. Aspect ratio is 4x5 because I told it I didn't want to use 1x1. It has my tagline here. It also has my colors, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a photo of the hoodie and the ceramic mug as well. Okay, cool. So I actually really like the design of this. I think it is playing off of the colors that I gave it. So let me just give it this as a reference for a sweatshirt. Okay, perfect. So now you can see that I have my generated image of my sweatshirt and my coffee mug that GPT image 2 used using Agent. And now it wants to create a mood board for the rest of our campaign. So what it's including in this mood board looks like my brand guidelines, the sweatshirt, the mug, and also the sweatshirt that I gave it. And now it's going to give us a couple different concepts to work with inside of this mood board. So let's go ahead and generate this and see what it gives us. So now we have all three concepts here. So they look great. They have my slogan, Find Your Swell. I can see my coffee sweatshirt is in a couple of the different shots. And this is a great aesthetic that I was kind of going for, that morning routine look. So let me go ahead and say, yes, I would like to move forward. And now it should take all of these concepts and reformat them into that 4x5 aspect ratio for Instagram. Okay, so now we have all four of our concepts here. So let's go through and click on them. It looks like this is the first one, and this was the solo at sunrise. This was the blue hour moment. It looks like he's sitting there drinking his coffee. This was the third one, which is a cliff hero shot. I kind of get it. You're looking up at him. And then we have two friends who are sitting there enjoying coffee, and it actually got one of the sweatshirts wrong because the backside of the sweatshirt is just this logo of the gentleman leaning up against the surfboard. We can see that they're all kind of very similar in my opinion. You know, they all look like they're shot in a similar spot featuring the same model, and this was something I was afraid was going to happen using Agent. Honestly, if we go back to a mood board that it created, I do like the images in the mood board just a little bit better than the images that it did create for me. And this is something that I kind of expected because inside of Agent, you don't have as much control while using an Agent. I can't go in and select the model that I want to use. However, I do think Agent is a great starting point because what you can do is you can go back into Agent and you could see the prompt that it is using, and you could bring that prompt into your workflow, right? So one thing I can do is I can just copy this here, and I can go back into my workflow that I've been using for my content that I have been creating for Blue Swell. I did like this image here that it did create with the sweatshirt and the mug. I thought that was a nice image, so I can bring that element back into my workflow here. And I can also bring back in my brand guideline. Perfect. And now I can create a new image, GPT image 2, because I know it was using that. And now I could place this into my prompt there, give my brand guideline into reference image 1, use this sweatshirt as reference image 2, and use my sweatshirt that I created as reference image 3. And I can run this. Let me run this at 4K. And let's see if it gives us a similar mood board that it created inside of Agent. Now I do have this image here that we were able to create inside of Workflow, and you can see that it did give me a concept with a 4:5 aspect ratio, and that is something it was asking for because these are primarily going to be used for Instagram, and the concept that was created using Agent was a 16:9 aspect ratio, which is fine. It's good to have both. I'm happy I have both now to use, but you can see I was able to take that prompt, bring it into Workflow, and now I was able to use it inside of my workflow that I have already created for Blue Swell. And I do prefer to work inside of Workflow just because it does help me keep everything a little bit more consistent than using Agent. And I can also create a much more diverse group of photos here. You can see I have a photo of a woman sitting here enjoying coffee inside of my coffee shop. I have a gentleman here with his surfboard and his sweatshirt. And I was also able to create a couple of different videos to go along with my sweatshirt that I was releasing for Blue Swell. Now, is Runway Agent going to replace what you're able to do inside of Workflow? I don't think so. I don't even think it comes close, because inside of Workflow, I can really go in and fine tune everything from choosing the model that I want to use to the reference images to the prompts, and I have full control over everything to maintain a consistent look in everything that I am creating. However, Agent does a great job if you're looking for some inspiration, right? So I could take my brand guideline, I can upload it to Agent, I can have a conversation with it, and I can create some content from just having a conversation, which I think is really great, especially if you don't have much experience inside of Workflow. I think it's a great place to start. And if you are working inside of Workflow, I think it's a great place to go in, and you could also steal some of the prompts that the agent is creating, because I do think it does a great job at creating different prompts. And honestly, I think that's probably how I'm going to use it in the future, is if I have an idea and I want to run it quickly through Agent, I think it's going to be a really great resource to have to get kind of a quick outcome. And then if I want to explore that outcome a little bit more, I'm going to bring that outcome into Workflow and create it using Workflow. So I do think Agent has its purpose inside of Runway. Let me know what you think of Agent in the comment section below. Now, if you do want to learn a little bit more about the workflow that went into creating some of this content for my coffee shop, Blue Swell, I'll leave that link right here where I break down the workflow and how to create consistent looking content inside of Runway Workflow. You're definitely going to want to check that out. And if you're not already, please subscribe to my Substack. It's ColeBIelecki.substack.com. Over there, I am sharing a lot of my AI content as well as some AI prompts. You can check me out on my socials right here. Please like and subscribe to my channel because you know it helps my channel grow. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.